Are you ever in a situation, usually it's a social situation, who knows, and you see a woman looking over at you, almost as if she's trying to pick you up. She's looking at you, maybe she smiles, maybe she looks at you and she looks away. What are you supposed to do in those moments? Well, first, just know this. When a woman looks at you, whether it seems flirty or not flirty, it could absolutely mean nothing. So don't take it too seriously when that does happen. And you don't need to interpret it in any way whatsoever. In fact, you don't need to worry about it at all. All you need to be concerned about is this a woman that you want to talk to? Do you find her attractive enough to approach and start a conversation? So again, whether she's looking at you or not, it doesn't matter. Focus instead on what you want to do. So if she looks at you, she smiles, or you think she's looking at you, she's looking over there. Either way, go over and introduce yourself. And here's the best thing that you can do. Don't wait. A lot of guys will wait because they get too caught up in their nerves. And then what ends up happening is they're so caught up in their nerves and they're so caught up in their head that they don't actually take the time to go over there and say hi because they've completely convinced themselves not to do it. That's not what I want for you. So instead, to get over the nerves faster and to not allow your brain and the thoughts in your head to make you flee, is I want you to go over there within 3 seconds. So she looks over at you, you see her, she smiles, you get up, walk over, immediately introduce yourself. And here's a little tip. You're not going to even mention that she looked over at you. In fact, it's going to probably make her feel more uncomfortable because women generally don't like to be in those roles where they're being assertive. They almost want it to be as if they gave you a signal and then after that, you just came over and started the conversation. So they almost want to act as if nothing has even happened. So when you go over there and you introduce yourself, don't even bring up the fact. Don't say anything like, hey, I saw you looking over here, or hey, I think we caught eyes. Anything. You're going to go over there exactly as you would, as if she wasn't ever looking at you in the first place. My favorite line, I've been saying it a lot, is just going over there and saying, hey, 2 seconds, I wanted to come and meet you. What's your name? Or you can even say, hey, I wanted to come meet you. Where are you from? And then start conversation from there. There's a lot of questions I get here on YouTube about this idea of choosing signals, this idea of should you be looking for choosing signals, to the point where you need to know if she's somebody that wants to be chosen by you, but wants to be approached by you. This is a big thing. In fact, a lot of big YouTubers talk about it. I'm very against any idea of looking for a choosing signal or trying to find any sort of signal like this. The reason is because if you're just looking for women who are giving you choosing signals, this is going to significantly lower your volume, meaning the amount of women that you could be interacting with and the amount that you can be talking to and the amount that can give you the opportunity to get on a date with and figure out which kind of woman is going to be good for you or one that you want to be with ultimately. You don't want to lower your volume. In 2022 and beyond, the idea isn't less volume, it's more volume. So if you're ever looking for the choosing signals and you interpret something falsely and you say, no choosing signals over there, I'm not going to talk to her. Well, this is going to, again, lower your volume. And this might be a woman who actually would be interested. So don't get too caught up in any of this. Only alphas are looking for choosing signals. Alphas don't go and talk to a lot of women. Let me tell you something. No matter who you are, good luck out there if you only want to look for choosing signals and you only want to talk to a very select few women, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how it's going to end up. And so if you're someone that really cares about your dating life and wants to be with the kind of women you want to be with, you're going to have to increase your volume. And you're going to do that by not being too selective. However, you might get an opportunity like the one you're hearing about today where she's looking over at you. So in summary, she looks at you immediately. You're going to get up, go over there and introduce yourself if you find this is someone you want to talk to. And if you're having trouble with conversation, you're not sure how to continue conversation or really flirt, you can check out Chick Crack. It's a free video I have. If you don't have it and you've been hearing about this, 20, 30 times, well, this is your sign. Get it. It's free. It's a 10-minute video that teaches you topics of conversation that women love. And on top of it, it gets you on my email list. And I'm sending out emails every single day, giving you more tips, more techniques to be able to attract the kinds of women that you want. So go ahead, check that out, get it. It's in the description, and I'll see you on the next video.